What's up, everyone? It's Bruce. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to another one of my advanced Sarms reviews where I briefly yet advancedly go over what I know about the Sarm and try and provide as much free information as possible. Please subscribe to my channel as I'm trying to rebuild my social media. Also, Sarms are for research purposes only, not for human consumption, and I am just providing information out of the my honest way of providing information, and I'm not trying to encourage anything. Everything I'm talking about is my experiences only. Do not replicate what I'm doing. So today we're going to be talking about the new LGD. There is another LGD available now that's coming up, but this is 3303. So LGD 3303, similar to LGD 4033, is a selective androgen receptor modulator, which is non-steroidal in nature. Meaning that if you put up a picture of testosterone, the chemical structure, and a picture of 3303, it'd be more similar to a Sarms, like the estrogen receptor modulator, not a steroid. LGD 3303 is similar to 4033 in the results I've personally experienced with my clam or lab rats. Basically, what I have to note about 3303 is that it's potent as fuck. I found that 9 milligrams per day spaced out the day because this has a 6-hour half-life. Much more fullness, much more size, and a much crazier pumps in the gym. Personally, the way I would go about utilizing LGD 3303, if you're interested, is to either do it on a SARM androgen base, preferably a testosterone base or something that converts to estrogen, as LGD 3033 is very suppressive based off the blood work that I looked around at. There's very limited blood work on it as it's a newer one, and I definitely think you should use a test base. In my opinion, it definitely plays the monster role of a pre-workout. I think 3 caps pre-workout is very potent, and it's definitely crazy fullness, crazy pumps. The thing about 4033 versus 3303 is 4033 definitely has a lot of mineral retention, water issues, where 3303 is much more like a R80 140 S23, where it's a lot less watery, yet it's all the benefits of 4033. It's just a shorter half-life version, so you have higher levels of it that peak out a lot faster than 4033. Side effects other than that would be cholesterol imbalance. Like all androgens, you need to monitor your good cholesterol and bad cholesterol and keep that in check to reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease. It's suppressive, but it has a low hepatotoxicity like most SARMs, so it's a lot more safer bet than, let's say, a pre-workout Dianabol, which is going to be a lot more toxic to your body as it's hepatotoxic and methylated, where this is not. Really, other than that, I think LGD 3303 definitely plays the role as a monster pre-workout. It definitely needs more information on it. Basically, it was dropped in the medical studies because LGD 4033 has a 24-hour plus half-life, which makes dosing much easier in the medical community. That's why this one was pushed along and has some human trials on it and a lot of science behind it. Where this one's a lot more unstable, although it's probably better for muscle building purposes. It's a lot more unstable, so it's kind of dropped off, and it's definitely stronger, but it's not as good for the medical community, so that's why there's a lot less information on it. Overall, like I said, you definitely need a PCT for it, so clomidine dextromorphine, a legitimate selective estrogen receptor modulator, I would recommend. And you may have estrogen issues at the beginning, like I said before in my other videos, because it is selective, so it might bump some of your natural testosterone off the AR, which will lead into a fluctuation of estrogen in the beginning of the cycle before your body auto-regulates, so you might want to have an AI on hand. You always want to have an AI on hand, such as Zemestan Aromacin, or Aromastane, or any other AI, or Arimidex, doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's overall what I think about it. Advancedly, I think it can definitely play a role in people who are, experimenting with gear, running gear, and want a low hepatotoxicity pre-workout. Maybe they are in a cruise taking a break from orals. they could definitely add this in and not risk the chance of creating very high ALT levels. Or if you're looking for a monster pre-workout in general, I think LGD 3303 is your best bet. Some side effects to note would be a blood pressure increase at the higher dosages a day. So at 4 caps plus per day, I noticed a little bit of a blood pressure increase as well as a body heat increase. Internal temp definitely went up above that. It's not well tolerated by me, but that is completely dependent on the individual. That's personally what I noted. So that is what information I have available for 3303. Feel free to comment your results down below, as well as subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my other social medias. I hope to see you in my next video.